All praises due to God. Yo, we are on TNT right now. The Knicks are leading 63 to 51. So I mean, there's a lot to talk about here. I know this is the Lakers. I know they're missing LeBron. You know, they haven't really played with LeBron all year. So this is really like their real A team here. AD is playing. You know, no excuses. Everybody's there except LeBron. And we are winning, man. It got to a point where we was completely embarrassing them, man. So let's talk about it, man. Let's just get right into the stats. Of course, 51 to 63. Let's take a look at the heavy stats here. The shot chart. The Lakers have really no plan of attack, really, man. If you look at the way that they're scoring it, they kind of just are like all over the place. It's mostly 80 stuff there, top of the key 3-point shots. You know, typical stuff, you know, to tell you the truth. But, you know, they're not really getting anything that they really want due to the Knicks defense, man. Here's a game here. The Knicks are missing a lot of threes on one side and making a lot of threes on the other side. So, you know, the shot chart should look a little bit more uniform as time goes on, but there's a lot of circles on there. So the Knicks actually are shooting really good against the Lakers. You know, it's not a testament to anything really that the Knicks are doing, more so that the Lakers are play horrible defense. You know, but just now towards the end of this game, I feel like they chipped away at the lead. So that they are playing hard, man, which is weird, man. We've been busting their ass the whole first half, but I feel like their confidence hasn't faltered, and I feel like their energy hasn't faltered. Check this out. Biggest lead of the night, man. 25 points a game, man. We was really killing them. The longest run was 10. You know, there hasn't been any lead changes, so man. So we've led them the entire game. You know, 25-point lead, man. That's incredible. So, you know, this is the team comparisons. The rebounding is even. You know, assists are about even, steals are about even, blocks are about even, turnovers are about even. Knicks are shooting way better from the field, as you saw with all those circles on the screen. 40% from three. You see their percentages on the other side, not really shooting well. Even from the free throw line, they're not shooting particularly well. The Knicks are just red hot. They're playing their best game, probably as a team, you know, that they've played in a while. I don't know about the whole season, but you know, for right now, I guess these are my major stats that I always complain about every single game. So there was more blue on the screen when the Knicks were up. So like I said, the Lakers had cut it down to 10, and they brought it back up. Let me make this a little bit bigger. They had brought it down to 10, and now it's like a 12-point lead. But the fast break points, the Knicks were leading in fast break points for a big part of that second half until the end there. Second chance points, the Knicks were actually leading there as well in the beginning of that first half, but the Lakers came back. Also, 2 points in the paint, we were dominating them. Now it's a little bit closer, 16 to 22. So the Lakers' run has to do with these three main things here. They started doubling up on the second chance points. Fast break points was they got 4 fast break points towards the end of that second half there, and points in the paint increased like towards the end. So these are stats we got to watch, man. We definitely have to keep these in check, and if you want to win this game. So just judge it by the way they play. I feel like the Lakers are in disarray. They don't know, you know. Look at this guy, man. I didn't even mean to look at that. This is what, a Hennessy commercial at the bottom of the screen. I mean, it's laughable, man. You know, this is the thing. Like, everybody wants a star player, right? You know, Westbrook is still a star, man. But this is what you got to deal with. You got to deal with the ads and the way that he dresses, and you know he's Hennessy model or whatever. So you know, so when you lose and you're not playing well, that stuff gets rubbed in your face, man. Let's check out the box score. I just want to look at what the Lakers are doing. Every game, the Knicks have one person that destroys this, has a breakout game. That person tonight is this guy right here, Malik Monk. Mr. Malik Monk there, former Kentucky Wildcat. Let's move over here. 17 minutes tonight. 5 from 8 from the field. 1 for 3 from 3. 1 or 2 out of for free throws. What's going on here? You got 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points, 12 big points there. He actually leading the Lakers in scoring in that first half. So like every single game, one person always has like a massive, you know, just like I don't know, man. Somebody always has a massive game, man, super game. And we can't stop them. So that guy's Malik Monk. Hopefully we can keep him under wraps. He's super athletic. He had a nice big dunk. You know, he's hitting his jump shots and stuff like that. So it's really nice, man. On the Knicks side of things, man, one thing I want to show you is just the minutes distribution. One, two, three, four, five. Five guys, decent minutes. Starting the thing. Check out the minutes for the subs. 9 minutes for Alec Berg. Obi Toppin actually got 8. Quickly has 6. And look at Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes came out there and he had some nice physical minutes, being able to rebound, box out, running the floor, just playing physical defense, being a plus player out there. So I don't even look at plus or minus, and I don't necessarily care about plus or minus, but just Quentin Grimes when he comes on the court, man, he's a plus guy. But a guy like Alec Burke is activated right now. So you can't. Everybody wanted Alec Burks to go, and you could bring Quentin Grimes on out there. I was saying the same thing, because Burks was playing that bad, that it was leading up to the time where we could start having that conversation. But Alec Burks is activated, man. He's playing really good tonight. 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 1 free throw. What is that? 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He got 2 steals. With 8 points. He's a plus player tonight. And he actually played pretty good, man. He's playing good being the lead guard, the guy that leads the point of attack in the second unit, man. So, we can't really get rid of him, right? Especially tonight. Derrick Rose isn't playing. So Alec Burke has to take up that slack. Manuel quickly as well. He got to take up the slack too, but he still got the same minutes. So basically Quentin Grimes is replacing Rose for tonight. But, like I said, the role is going to be a little bit different from Burks. Burks is really going to have to score tonight in order to keep us in this game. So, so far, so good. Everything is clicking. Everything is clicking almost on all cylinders, man. If we had Derrick Rose in this game, then we really would see something. But the leading scorer tonight is Evan Fournier with a whopping 16 points. All the other stuff is basically what he does when he's doing good. So I guess he could sense the big game. See, this is the thing. Fournier is about as big a star as you're gonna get from a European standpoint. Like he's basically Captain France. You want to talk about Frank is the French Prince. Actually, Fournier is probably one of the greatest players to ever play. Fournier, greatest player to ever one of the greatest players to ever represent France. That's Mr. Evan Fournier. So he's a star, man. So playing against the Lakers, the lights are really bright. So of course he steps in here and he plays a great game. 16 points, man. Basically almost perfect from the field. 4 from 6. He had 4 threes, 4 free throws. He's basically doing whatever he wants to do. Very confident. Julius Randle's going crazy, man. This is former team. So he, Julius Randle's a good player. He understands the moment as well. He had 14 points, 2 turnovers, no blocks, no steals, but he had 4 assists and 11 rebounds in the first half, man. Come on, man. That he's going up against his boy Anthony Davis, and he wants to prove everybody that he's better or just as good as Anthony Davis, So he's doing his job, and it's amazing, man. RJ finally, that's a big talk there. He's out of his shooting slump, 3 for 5 from 3. All the threes look great, nice, great arch. I feel like they might have tweaked his shot a little bit because his shot has got big time arch on the jump shot today. So maybe they tweak something. Maybe they tweak something during the days off, seeing if they can fix the jump shot, whatever. And it seems like they're doing it. He's doing everything else the same way. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. But I feel like he has way more bounce in his step. So maybe RJ, I don't know, man. Maybe whatever he did, he needs to do it more often, so that way he can show up to these games ready to play. So good, man. The Knicks are just doing so good, man. Team rebounding. Julius Randle's really jumping himself in there, attacking guys, boxing out, team boxing out. It's all good. This guy Kemba Walker came in here, kind of doing some of the things he was doing the last game, but still not to my liking. But still, he got into a lot of his Kemba Walker motions. He was able to get 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So we just got to keep this up, man. The Lakers, of course, it's a game of runs. So you're gonna expect the Lakers to snap out of it. Take a look at this point summary here. The Lakers had 20 points in the first quarter. To the Knicks 36. The Lakers had 31 points to 27. So that's about even. We're basically trading baskets there. So but it's on the side of the Lakers, man. So the dreaded third quarter is coming. So we got to get ready for it. The Lakers are going to be ready to pounce on us because I'm quite sure that they're pissed off at their performance, and they're going to want to try to do the best that they can to pounce on us and take us out. They do have a lot of firepower, man. Shout out to Horton Tucker. Got Anthony Davis, of course. DeAndre Jordan is always going to be a factor around the rim. Avery Bradley seems to have a little bit of bounce in the step tonight. Russell Westbrook is always a threat. Malik Monk seems to be hot, and then you got a couple other bums here: Wayne Ellington, Dwight Howard. Those are the two guys, and of course Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony's been trying to shoot his way, into the spotlight tonight. He's 1 for 7. He's not going to stay 1 for 7 for the game, man. So I can imagine that Carmelo Anthony's going to have his heroics in that second half to try to get, close out this game against the Knicks. So I mean, the Lakers did their job. They were losing 25. They cut it down to 12. So I'm quite sure they were trying to get it below 10. To finish the half, but 12 was decent. So they're really gonna have to put the pressure on the Knicks. It's really what do you call a 4 possession game? So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's on 4 threes. If the Lakers hit 4 threes, they're back in the game, right? If they hit 3 threes, they're back in the game. So the Knicks had to prepare for that run and just withstand it, because I think it's gonna come at us really hard to begin this second half. And we're just gonna have to weather that storm, because that's what the late. If LeBron was playing, that's most definitely they're gonna be trying to run the ball down our throats. But they got Vogel there, Coach Vogel. So he's still from the Indiana Pacers and stuff. He doesn't like the Knicks either. So we just gonna have to prepare for that run. They're gonna try to punch us in the mouth as soon as we start the second half. We just gotta withstand that. So let me just say hello to everybody, man. Holcomb, you beat what's the name, Geraldine tonight. So what's up, Die Hard? Got Big Taz here is number 2. What's good, guys? Randall's playing good, man. Everybody seems energized. One thing I always want to point out too is that the Knicks always play way better when Fournier's kicking ass. If Fournier's kicking ass, I feel like we're almost like unstoppable. Because if Fournier's got it going, everyone else gets energy. So everybody feeds off each other. You know what I'm saying? And we still haven't played our best basketball game. Tonight might be our best basketball game so far in the first half. But this is like a precursor for something to happen later on, maybe like in a couple more games, where this is going to be like the norm, because we have enough firepower, and as you can see, we could play adequate enough defense to keep the opposition, falling back. Yeah, man. So my pops is here. What's up, pops? We got Julian Bloom. What's going on, Julian Bloom? Yeah, the last couple of minutes, they basically did their job. When it comes to basketball, when you think about basketball, it's all fun, but these guys are actually professionals, man. So this is a job for them. So they basically completed their job for the ending of the half. Like I said, as a coach, if you're down by 25 or whatever, if you can finish the half below 10, then the game is like kind of yours, because you already proved to the other team that you can come back. So in the second half, coming back from 8 is always going to be in the back of the other team's hands. So the Knicks were able to get the lead back to 12. So that kind of makes the confidence about even. So the Knicks should have decent confidence starting this the second half. So I'm not really too worried about it. But we'll see, man. I'm quite sure the Lakers, like I said, are definitely going to try to punch us in the mouth starting off here. Knicks really got to withstand it. Yeah, man. Salute to you, Mr. Julian Bloom. Sound is going in and out. Oh my God, come on, man. In and out with pop sounds. Hope it sounds better now, man. Sometimes it's the internet. Sometimes it might be my setup. So let me just do some things here to make sure everything is good for the second half. In and out with pop sounds, man. Sucks. Make sure everything is good. Hopefully you can hear me good now. My pops is here. Knicks should win this game. I agree with you. We'll see, pops. Play Fournier in the fourth quarter. It really has to do with the finish of this game. The last game, Fournier should have played. I think Quickly should have been benched in the last game, and Fournier should have played for him. And also Walker. We didn't go back to Walker after they took him out the game at the end of the third quarter. They never put him back in. So I made a whole podcast on that too, man. So if you guys go to my channel and check it out, it's basically a breakdown of Kemba Walker's third quarter and how good he did, man. So yeah, man, it's dope. Yeah, Quickly Afro was dope. I like that. I guess he washed his hair before the game or something. Yeah, man. Let me know if the sound is good, man. I see Julian, you're saying the sound is good now. Hopefully the sound is good. This is live stuff, man. This is not ABC. This is not NBC. This is not TNT. This is like some dude that has some equipment and trying to put it together, man. So if I have a little bit of audio issues, let me know. I'll see if I can fix it the best way I can. This is Uncle Fulio's here. Salute to you. This is my brother-in-law here, the guy that should be sitting next to me. That is a chicken. He should be sitting right next to me doing the podcast. But here we go. The Knicks can't still can figure it out. The 2-3. Oh, they still can't figure out the 2-3 zone. Yeah, but don't worry too much about it, man. You're right though. The Lakers are trying to zone us up, and the Knicks still can't really figure it out. We did have some hot shooting today, man. So we definitely got to keep that confidence up and see what we can do in that second half. Because the Lakers, like I said, the Lakers are going to try everything. They're going to try something they didn't try. Because if you're coaching, right, and like you see what works, whatever, you don't want to give up your whole hand. You still want to try to stay competitive, and then once you make those adjustments in that second half, the third quarter, then you can throw something at them to throw the team off, something that you didn't do yet. So that's something that they're gonna have up their sleeve. So we'll see. This is Chris C. Shout out to Chris C. Trying to see the picture there. They need to keep the ball moving. Yeah, absolutely. That's the Knicks' bread and butter, man. If they keep the ball moving and stuff like that, everything works. To get themselves out of it, like I said, I mentioned that podcast I did about Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker did the work. I just basically broke down what Kemba Walker did. But whenever we get into the part where nobody's moving, they need to run stuff off of Kemba. Because because Kemba likes to have double screens where he can either go right or left. He usually goes right, but he has a double screen. So when he has a double screen, the guy, he could drive, and it opens up corner threes on both sides. It opens up the alley-oop, and it opens up the layup. And also too, somebody can come around him. He can spin around and give the ball back to them too, man. So it causes movement when Kemba Walker gets involved. So, that's something that we need to actively just remember. Remember that we have these skilled players now, and we should just we should adjust accordingly. So anyway, the second half started. So I'm looking at the big screen today because we're on TNT. So the TNT announcers, of course, they got like the professional guys. The Mike Breen adjacent. I keep forgetting my man's name, but he's basically the counter to Mike Breen. Their basic number 2 guy that does announces games and stuff. And Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's always announcing Knicks game, which is mad annoying. Shit is crazy. They do that on purpose. If it's not Reggie Miller, then they have Richard Jefferson, that type of thing. These home producers know what they're doing. They know we don't like these guys, but they still keep them in there. It goes Fournier, just real confident, dribbling the basketball, almost shot it right over Anthony Davis. Kind of bailed him out a little bit with that move. Russell Westbrook is just a waste. He just drives down and just pulls up and just slams the ball against the backboard, and then go back on defense. Those are all, momentum killing plays, man. Kemba Walker, nice little jump shot, foul line jump shot. I'll take those, man. Those are the shots you want Walker to take. Foul line jump shots, those are great. Man, the Lakers can't make no layups. I feel like the Lakers are playing off their heels, They're kind of like playing behind. Here goes RJ. Nobody can make layups today. That push shot that RJ does need to be eliminated from his repertoire. Basketball is easy. I was making a comment about some guys that we were hanging out with the other night. They was talking about how basketball is easy. A bunch of guys had those basketball is easy conversations, but it literally is. Like RJ. I feel like if I work with RJ, like for 15 minutes, I could show him a different move to do instead of that stupid ass push shot. A different move that he can go to that he doesn't have to keep going to that push shot because he hasn't mastered it yet. But Julius Randle was totally getting fouled there. Anthony Davis is ragging on his back. He goes Westbrook, just totally like has no clue what he's doing, just running randomly, and then they get a 3-pointer in the corner. That was Avery Bradley. I feel like Avery Bradley's been in the NBA forever, but I think Avery Bradley's not even he's only 32 or something like that. Still young, but I feel like he's been in the NBA forever. Noel sloppy play, wasn't paying attention. He goes Westbrook with an easy dunk. So now what's the score here? The Knicks are now they brought it basically to 7 points now as I'm looking at the screen here. So the clock on the screen and the clock on the television is about even, about the same, 9:53. So right now, I feel like the Knicks are fooling around with these guys right now. They're giving them too much room to do what they're gonna do. A lot of these little stupid mistakes allowed the Lakers to get a couple points here. They basically what on a 6-0 run right now. Or a 5-0 run, whatever it is. They were able to chip at this lead and not really doing anything spectacular. Just really the Knicks making mistakes. Yeah, man. No one was open, wasn't paying attention, big time. Yeah. Yeah, RJ has no touch on those floaters. That's something that he needs to eliminate. Somebody like him, he needs to finish much stronger, banging on somebody. Stop relying on that push shot. Those push shots are made for point guards for a reason because they need to get the ball over the defender. Because shout out to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson was a master at that. He couldn't jump, so he had to use the push shot to get the ball over the defender because he had no athleticism. But if you have a little bit of athleticism, why are you going to a shot that's beneath you? Get the ball up there and drop the ball on the hoop. Finger roll that. If you're gonna do a push shot, throw it off the backboard. That's easy. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, RJ with that push shot. I feel like any one of us here, I'm talking about my man Pat here, Julian, anybody here that's watching this game can teach RJ a different, different move to use in those situations. Like, come on, man. That it's about being professional. I blame these professional, pro trainers and stuff because they keep doing these magician moves and stuff, and they taking away from the fundamentals of basketball. Guys don't even know how to make a layup anymore because they're too busy trying to do what these pro trainers are teaching them. So the fundamentals are completely eliminated from the American style of basketball. So we really need to fix that as a culture, basketball culture, man. Right off the backboard. That's like simple mathematics. My little guy can get the ball, the ball over the hoop. He can do it now because I was telling him to aim for the backboard. When you shoot it hard enough so you can hit the backboard. So now he shoots it hard enough that it can go over the rim and into the basket. So just little things like that, stuff that you teach a 5 or 6, 7-year-old, is something that RJ doesn't have a grasp of. But we'll see, man. Right now, like I said, the Lakers are not doing nothing particular. It's really what the Knicks aren't doing that's giving us problems right now. So we're gonna have a problem tonight, man, with these damn TV timeouts. I feel like every single time they call a timeout or something, there's definitely like 2-3 minutes worth of dead time where we're just waiting. That's when you watch games like that are on national TV and you're there, it could be boring because all these timeouts suck the life out of you. Too much fucking timeouts. As a player, I'm quite sure they could feel it too, man. It's too much timeouts, and you can't really get a rhythm. So even me now, man, I'm trying to get my rhythm, and too much fucking dead time. Here we go, 9:50. Knicks bringing the ball up the court. Gives it right to Randall. Randall's a little bit too high. We ran that same exact play against Chicago. And it ended up being the same situation where Julius Randle gets stuck. Now they have to throw up a shot, 3 seconds left. Here goes Julius Randle with a fade 3-pointer. Just a bad possession, man. I feel like they need to eliminate that play from our playbooks because we don't run it correctly. It's meant to get more ball movement involved, but it puts the Knicks in like unbeatable situations. Situations that we can't do anything. So I feel like we need to eliminate that play from our playbook. So Mr. Andy's here. What's good, Andy? Trying to compile stats. Yeah, I don't know, man. Lakers are still shooting. Is that a 3? That's Russell Westbrook. He hit a long 2. 58 to 63. Lakers, they don't have like I said, they don't have the momentum, and they just coming down, basically playing street ball. The Knicks are not executing right now. Walker with a soft teardrop, man. He should have gave it up. So here we go. Lakers are pushing. So they bring it down to 3. So like I said, it's nothing really that the Lakers are doing right now. It's just a simple fact that the Knicks are making very horrible mistakes, man. Horrible mistakes. Let me see what I'm just leaving it on the screen, man. But I'm trying to watch these plays here. Got Fournier with a wide open 3-point shot in the corner. Very good. That's a 2-possession game. Still 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on my clock. I see on the screen there that it's actually down to 756 right now. So it is a little bit delay between what's actually happening and what's going on the TNT stream here. Russell Westbrook pick and roll play with Anthony Davis. See that push shot. Anthony Davis is damn near 7 feet tall, was 6'10" or whatever he is, and he's doing push shots with all the athleticism that he has. Kemba Walker tried to do a teardrop because he has to because he got 7 foot DeAndre Jordan jumping over him. But somebody that's already 7 foot, what are you doing push shots for? A floater over who? What are you doing a floater over? It doesn't make any sense. Let me see what my man Della Music is saying here. Wait, Julius Randle. Yeah, these refs are not calling that play, man. Julius Randle keeps trying to get that foul. Instead of getting the foul, he needs to just make the shot. Another corner three by Avery Bradley. See that's driving me crazy too, man. Instead of just going for the shot, they keep trying to go for the foul. They got to stop that. It's not happening this year. That's why we lost the lead. We didn't lose the lead because anything the Lakers are doing is really all the mistakes the Knicks are making. He goes, RJ driving the lane, already looking for a foul before he even attempted to make that layup. So we got 2 free throws here. So like I said, like RJ just put the ball up, and he wasn't even trying to make a layup. He was just like had it up there hoping to get fouled. So it's a horrible way to play. So anyway, Della Music, let's see what you're saying here. Yo, E. Yeah, I'm truly disgusted. Yeah, we have fresh legs on the bench. Lakers weren't doing anything special. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I hear you, man. Definitely. That was the last game I believe you're talking about, right? Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. Yeah, but I don't want to give so much props to the bench because the bench doesn't have roles. So tonight is not about the bench. Tonight is about executing what we can do here. Go Anthony Davis could have pulled up for 3 just now. Knicks are just not crisp right now. Coming. This is the third quarter blues. We started the third quarter just like not crisp. Oh my God! Noel just threw the ball to RJ, and they almost Westbrook almost stole it. He goes Julius Randle running, starting the thing here. You got to find your point guard. Fournier with the 2-man game with Randle ends up with a jump shot by Nerlens Noel. That's not a good idea. You got to find your point guard. I was saying that all last game. You got to find your point guard. Get your point guard to make the point guard decision. Stop emasculating the point guard. And getting Nerlens Noel 12-foot jump shot is not a good idea. Yeah, man. This here, what Randle is doing. The problem with Randle is that nothing else is working. So then Randle gets stuck trying to do something, and that has to do with Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau has to snap these guys out of it. Everybody sits back and just waits for Julius Randle to figure it out. Well, really, the ball needs to be put in somebody else's hands. Kemba Walker's sitting right there. You can't make Kemba Walker into a jump shooter. You got to find your point guard and let him do what he does. That'll get guys the shots that they're looking for. All right, so right now we're 6:35 in this quarter here. It might be time to do some substitutions. I'm with you guys. You hear the music talking about the fresh legs and stuff. I agree with you. I'm right there with you. So some adjustments could be made right now. So Tom Thibodeau's like weird, so weird with that. So I'm expecting during these free throws here for guys to be subbed out. So we'll see after this free throw. We'll see who's out there. Kemba's still out there. Fournier's still out there. Noel still keeping the same players. I think at the moment it's not that big of a deal. Maybe within the next 2 minutes or so, we might start seeing some substitutions. We'll see. Kemba Walker, top of the key, trying to find Fournier. And Fournier is annoying, man. He instead of going for the shot, he's always looking to make that pass. Right now, Nerlens Noel is being activated too much, man. Fournier just makes a nice 3-point shot, but they're giving the ball to Nerlens on the inside as if he's an offensive option. But good that Nerlens Noel is at least aware, court aware, and he can make a good pass. You go Russell Westbrook. Again, not doing anything that's scaring me. Just pull up 3-point shot just now. Nothing that's really scaring me on the Lakers end right now. It goes Walker, nice superficial pick for Randall. Randall should have got a little bit deeper. And then he just runs right into the double team instead of giving it back to Walker. It's just like juvenile plays, man. Juvenile plays. Right now, he's stuck there, so he drives into the double team. Avery Bradley stuck his hand out there. That wasn't a foul, really, to tell you the truth. I guess they're calling a technical foul, I believe. But Avery Bradley sticking his hand in, that wasn't a foul. That was a basic turnover. Julius Randle ran into the double team when he has a wide open point guard on his right hand side. It's just ridiculous. That's the frustrating shit because basketball is easy, man. Yeah, I'm not a professional basketball player. None of us are professional basketball players, man. But you don't need to be professional to know what the fuck is right and what's wrong. Here it goes again. They're looking for Nerlens Noel to get them jump shots, get them points. So a pick and roll for Nerlens Noel to get an alley oop and the guy can't catch. What the hell is that about? Now here we go. Russell Westbrook just out there just playing street ball, hitting jump shots left and right. Now, they're not running any plays. He's just walking up the court and shooting. Here goes Fournier and Randall. No spacing whatsoever. Right now, Kemba Walker's in the corner. Right now, not even involved in the offense. Julius Randle had a nice little jump shot there. He had to work hard for it. Kemba Walker's in the corner, not doing anything. Here we go again. Russell Westbrook just going one-on-one. Find the open man. If he can't score, find the open man. Drive to the lane. Another push shot. Avery Bradley over the clouds. No, that was I think that was Avery Bradley over the clouds. Oh man, if the one thing that's good is that the Lakers haven't cracked that lead yet. He goes Julius Randle, way too much over dribbling. Another interior pass to Nerlens Noel. Why does the ball keep coming back to Nerlens Noel to score? It's ridiculous. Avery Bradley with another corner three. Right now, Anthony Davis is eating the rebounds alive right now. Oh my God, traveling. DeAndre Jordan traveled there. Now it's 3 seconds. Get out the damn paint. Julius Randle defense. Fournier came out there, put the hand in the face. DeAndre Jordan still active there with the rebound. Second chance points and all this. You got Vogel jumped on the court to try to call timeout. That should be a technical because he jumped into the front court there. So anyway, the Lakers are not doing anything that's so good. That last little play there, they had a couple second chance points and things of that nature. But there's nothing really going on offensively. The Lakers are just destroying us. It's basically Russell Westbrook going one-on-one. And if he can't score, he tries to pass to open three-point shooter. So it's anything spectacular they're doing. The Knicks are just playing terrible basketball. It's annoying. It's annoying, man. 75-72. Like I said, thank God that we haven't lost this lead yet. Because I feel like the Lakers are scoring twice and we'll score once. They'll score twice again. We'll score once. So that's what's happened. They're chipping away at the lead. So they technically are not on a run right now. The Lakers are not on a run technically. Like I said, they're just basically doing 2 for 1 with us. So that's why they've been catching up. So right now we got to be very careful about the Lakers going on a fucking run. If the Lakers go on an official run, they're going to take the lead and we might not get it back. So right now it's a 4-minute mark. So the Lakers called a timeout. So I'm expecting Tom Thibodeau to make some adjustments here. You got to take Nerlens out. Because the ball keeps coming to Nerlens' hands for him to score. Something needs to be adjusted there. Maybe Obi Toppin needs to come in there for Nerlens. Let me see who was playing in that first half there. The first half of the Knicks, they really don't have any big men. It's just Obi. So right now, I would like to see Obi out there. If you're gonna tighten the rotation as far as the inside players, put Obi Toppin in there, slide Julius Randle to the center. At this moment, because if the ball keeps coming to the center, switch Julius Randle into that position so he can get the ball and score, and let Obi Toppin be the other guy, involved in the offense. One thing with Obi Toppin, man, through his scoring and stuff like that, right now he has 0 rebounds, bro. He played 8 minutes and 0 rebounds. That's horrible. To compare, Burke at least had 2 in 9 minutes. So Obi Toppin's a big man. So, 0 rebounds for Obi Toppin. And then you wonder why he don't play? Yeah, man. The Lakers are starting to heat up. Westbrook is heating up in the second half. Malik Monk hasn't really done nothing yet. He hasn't been gotten back in the game yet. Avery Bradley's heated up in the second half there, and of course Anthony Davis is doing what he does. So right now we're getting killed by two players here, and the Lakers are not officially on a run yet. So we're in a dangerous time right now. It's the end of the third, beginning of the fourth. Around this time, this is where timetable likes to make his little adjustments, makes his substitutions. So we'll see what he does here, man. So like I said, if you're not gonna play Jericho Sims, if you're not gonna play, if Taj and Mitch Robinson are not gonna play tonight, then we got to see more Obi. We got to see more Obi by default. We can't just run a whole bunch of guards out there. We got to have some kind of big man. So let's see if he brings him in there, and let's see if Obi can give us a spark. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I got you, man. I see Delaney Music, Della Music. Appreciate you coming in today, man, venting with me. Yeah, Dibs adjust during the game. Yeah, I get you. During the headlights, I get it. He does a lot of yelling and cursing from the sideline, man. So I really don't know what he's cursing about. If he's not making any in-game adjustments, yelling and screaming for what? If you're not saying the stuff that we're saying, It goes again. R.J. Barrett. Julius Randle on the inside smashes into the bottom of the basket. Because he's working too hard. Too much pounding. Julius Randle's. Carmelo Anthony's being nice and physical with him as he should. Pushed him and threw him right into the bottom of the basket. That's what you got to do. No hard feelings, but we got to win this basketball game. So Carmelo did get the tech. He pushed him into the bottom of the basket. So, this is a deserving tech, but it's a tech well worth it just to let Julius Randle know that that they're there. The Lakers. The Lakers are one run away because they haven't made the run yet. They're one run away to take the lead. And if the Knicks can get their shit together right now, we're one run a lead from taking this game over again. So we'll see. Says Julius Randle made one free throw. He's gonna make the next two. So Julius Randle's gonna be finishing with 19 and 12, finishing up this third quarter here. Still got 3 minutes, actually 3 minutes and 44 seconds on my clock. I see 3 minutes and 35 on the game clock. Say, man, you quickly got the afro today, looking like Carrot Top, looking bugged out. It's cool though. He's had those twists for a long time, so it's good to have a different look. Julius Randle makes his free throws for once. All right, so the next lead is up by 5 now. So 40 seconds. I can see nobody scored in 40 seconds. It's the 3-minute mark, and nobody scored in this 40 seconds here. I see Russell Westbrook just scored. So Russell Westbrook had a little layup there. Knicks makes a lot of movements. If Fournier's not concentrating on him scoring, he's too busy looking for a pass. Julius Randle dribbles the ball right into Fournier. Now they both standing there being triple teamed. Where is the spacing? Here goes Emmanuel quickly. He should have just pulled up to begin with. As soon as he got the ball, he should have just pulled up. He likes to show and take that one dribble to the left. But he has to know when to do that, when not to do that. Sometimes it goes Westbrook just pulling up. It's just garbage basketball. I'm glad we don't got Westbrook, guys. So I've watched him enough. Oh man, Julius Randle with a bad shot. He makes a bad shot. Did they call it? They call it on the ground? Then they might have called it on the ground. I think they called a no shot foul on the ground. But that was, it's like a no man's land shot, man. It's crazy. So I'm trying to see what they call the foul there. I guess they're calling the foul on the push. But that should be an N1, man. This is the pros. That should be an N1. All right, so the Knicks got to run another play. The Knicks spacing has been horrible, man. No adjustments. Only they got Obi Toppin in there. Obi Toppin in quickly at the moment. Burks is in there too. So this is their adjustment. Got Fournier in there. So they kept Fournier in there. They took Randall out. Got Obi in there. They kept Nerlens in there. So this is giving Julius Randle a breather, I guess. Got Malik Monk. Yeah, I thought Malik Monk was going to be a star, man. That guy, his athleticism is off the hook. So they call it a legal screen there. Dwight Howard, they call it a legal screen there because of Malik Monk. Malik Monk has to let the screen establish itself. Because if you move around too much, you make the screener look like an asshole. So I guess they called that Howard was moving on the pick. I don't know. That's kind of bullshit. Spacing is horrible right now for the Knicks. Interior pass to Obi, almost a steal there. Fournier missed the jump shot. Yeah, the Knicks are just not crisp today, man. It's so annoying. Thank God the Lakers are not playing good. There goes Westbrook again. This is just a trash basketball player, man. It's like no set play. He just gets it and just chucks it up. He just makes another three-pointer. So now the Knicks are down. Knicks are up by 2. We're not down yet. So spoiler alert, the Lakers are going to tie it. And then you quickly just pull up a jump shot for nothing. That starts a fast break that gets Carmelo Anthony a dunk. So that's what tied the game. Stupid ass mistakes, man. Like I've been saying this whole third quarter, we're giving 2 points and giving 1. Giving 2 and taking 1, giving 2 and taking 1, giving 2 and taking 1. So here we are now. They finally got the lead. And like I said, there's not really a Laker lead right now. Not really like a Laker a run. It hasn't been a Laker run yet. Let me take a look at this here. Let's see what the points for the quarter. I find that in the summary, I believe. Points in the quarter. Yeah, look at that. 28-18. So that's basically exactly what I'm saying. For every 2 points we give the Lakers, we take 1. So it's been chipping the whole third quarter to the point now that it's tied up. So we have a minute left in the game. We're quickly shooting free throws. So it's going to end up being 81-81. Knicks are making some substitutions. Lakers are making some substitutions. We got the fraud, Mr. Wellington there. Can't really get too mad about Wellington, man. Wellington is just like, he is what he is. I'm glad we got Burks. We did upgrade Wellington with Burks. Quickly makes his free throws. So 35 seconds left on the clock here on the screen. So the Lakers are going to make a shot here. And let's see if the Knicks could at least maintain the lead entering the fourth quarter. Westbrook again, no plays being made. They're just relying on Westbrook's ability to go one-on-one. It's like a boring style of basketball, man. He goes quickly doing nothing here. Dribbling around for nothing. Kind of like wasted movements. Here goes Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel keeps getting ends up getting the ball at the end of the play. That's driving me crazy. I don't understand why Nerlens Noel is constantly getting the ball dumped down to him at the end there. Something else has got to happen where somebody else ends up with the ball. Why is Nerlens Noel the guy that everyone's looking to pass to? So we got 35 seconds left here. The Malik Monk is about to inbound. I see the Knicks tacked on another point here, so we'll see. I guess the Knicks going to make a stop. Probably a steal. Long three-pointer by Melo, which starts a fast break by Obi Toppin. Okay. Push the ball up a little bit. And goes Julius Randle there. There you go. That was basically a slow-mo fast break to get the dunk by Obi Toppin. All right, so the Knicks did what they're supposed to do. They maintained the lead entering the fourth. So now entering the fourth, we're going to have to see what they do here. I don't like the substitution patterns here. Just because we're missing Derrick Rose and we're missing Mitch as well. We totally forget about our other big men. I don't know. I mean, this is frustrating. This is like a very frustrating game to watch. Oh man, like I emphasize it. Like the Orlando game, I was actually at the Orlando game. That wasn't such a frustrating game, even though we lost. Also, the Bucks game we lost. I was at that game. That was frustrating just watching them shoot those 3-pointers in the corner. This game is frustrating because it's the Lakers. The Lakers are just not good, man. It kind of reminds me of the Chicago game in a way, because I'm watching the Chicago game. Excuse me, and I'm arguing with guys in the chat, about the how Chicago is like one of the top teams in the East. Prove it. They did win the game, but they didn't do anything to show me that they're such a great team. Same thing with these Lakers, man. The Lakers are losing to everybody nowadays. But the Lakers are not doing anything so good that at the moment right now that I'm afraid in this fourth quarter. But I'm mostly afraid of what the Knicks are doing. Yeah, 18 points. Hey, Paz, 18 points and him just going 1-on-1. Do you agree? It's annoying, man. It's not anything that he's really doing. The same way that Westbrook is doing that, we can have Kemba Walker do that on the other end. If we can't score, let Kemba Walker run the offense. We did it the last game. How come we're not going back to it? The Lakers in this whole first half were could not contain the Knicks when we're moving the ball. They couldn't stop penetration. Now we haven't done anything that we did in that first half. And like I said, Tom Thibodeau, you could hear him clearly on the game mic. Cursing and all kind of stuff. Like, what are you saying to the players? What are you saying to get the guys on playing on point, man? Yeah, Jericho Sims should be getting minutes tonight. We're missing Mitchell Robinson, and we don't have Taj Gibson, and we don't put Jericho Sims in the game. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's crazy. Shot Powers, what's good, my brother? Shout out to Shot Powers. Yo, Shot, we're gonna do another live podcast November 30th, man. So if you're gonna be around, check that out. We're gonna be in the same spot, Legends. That's Nothing But Knicks for those that are listening. Nothing But Knicks is gonna do another live podcast at Legends Bar. That's at the foot of the Empire State Building. So go to I believe it's mbk.com, mbkfam.com, if I'm not mistaken. Go there, or just follow Sim. I'm quite sure he posted it, whatever. You can register so you can get yourself a seat up there so you can be a part of the podcast. So check it out, man. My man Shot Power. Salute to Shot, man. It was great meeting him and a bunch of other guys there too, man. Just a bunch of good people that we had there. So everybody's used to it now. So hopefully next time comes around, everybody get a chance to like really participate and stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, Westbrook is good. I can't say nothing bad about him, Pops. Westbrook is a good player. Yeah, but we got good players too, man. We're just not utilizing them the right way. Tim. Yeah, man. He's a good coach too, man. But these guys are not gods. The way people talk about them, like coming in, they have a reputation. You can see as Westbrook is making the jump shot, you see Tom Thibodeau like lurch, on the sideline there. Just yelling and screaming, saying the same thing over defense, rebounding, and all this other stuff. Yeah, but what about getting guys in the right position to play? I see Grimes is never going to come back in the game. Got Burks is here. No spacing for the Knicks. Here go Obi Toppin. Finally, Obi Toppin coming baseline there, back door with an alley oop to from Burks. Not alley oop, but a nice little dunk from Burks. Right now, how much minutes does Obi had this game, man? Let me put my drink down. How many minutes has Obi had, man? I don't think he's played since earlier on in the game. Check out the box score here again. Yeah, Obi Toppin has 12 minutes now, so he played 3 minutes in this second half so far. It's unbelievable. So we're pushing the ball up the court here. See, right now we don't have any other options, so we need to be looking for Obi Toppin. So Obi Toppin just had an off the ball play that I missed because I'm running my mouth. Yeah. See, that's the problem with Obi Toppin, man. He gives it to you, and then he takes it away. Yeah, absolutely, man. And we're gonna be there the whole game too, so it's gonna be an away game, but they're playing against the Nets. So if anybody got tickets to the Nets game, that's good for you guys, man. But if you don't got tickets, come hang out, man. We're gonna be in the bar drinking and stuff, doing what we do. Having a good time. It's one thing. Sometimes you get a little bit crazy, especially me, man. Sometimes I get a little bit beside myself, doing these podcasts and stuff. But when you see me in person, man, you see the just regular person, man. You just enjoy the Knicks. Everyone else is talking and so excited, just to be around other people that enjoy the team too. So it's a nice experience, man. Man, these corner 3-pointers are killing me. Melo with a nice 3-point shot there. Man, 84-85. Right now, I feel like the Lakers have momentum now. Knicks are slowing the ball, trying to kill the momentum. Not enough spacing for me. Fournier with Walker, nice little steal. Still gonna be a Knicks ball. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony right now is the master of the spot up shooting right now. He's a spot up master. Still doing 3 to the dome. What's the inbound here? We at the top of the corner there, inbounding. That's a hard place to inbound from. Obi topping on the inside against Anthony Davis. I don't like it. Pass out of it. He just swipes the ball away from him. Manuel quickly finally releases right away. Thank you, man. Emmanuel quickly, he needs to get it and shoot it. And he did just that just now. This guy Horton Tucker is a really good basketball player, man. Nice little action there. Steal by Burks. He misses. Okay, good. Julius Randle was able to find Burks on a fast break. He did get fouled, but Fournier was right behind him to clean it up. So the Knicks pushed the lead back up to 6. Got Spike Lee and the Latrell Sprewell out there. It's good to see Sprewell out there, man. Sprewell had a bad time as a player, kind of a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see him out there now as a grown, super grown man. He was a grown man as a player, but you get what I'm saying. These basketball players, they really stay 16 for like 20 years. They stay 16 for 30, 40 years. Shout out to Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's still 16. But these guys don't grow up until they're well into their like 40s and 50s and stuff. Because that's just the life that they live as a basketball player. Yeah, man, we need this win. So I see the Knicks are keeping it up here, 90 to 84. That's a 2-possession game still, man. In this NBA, there's only 2 3-pointers. So we're stepping it up here right now. But the Lakers still haven't went on a run yet. That's the thing. They still haven't won in their run. It's basically the same game, and nothing really is changing that the Knicks are doing. It's just that the Knicks maybe might have executed twice in a row. So now that's why we were able to get this lead back. So the major play to really put the seal on this game hasn't happened yet. So it's the 9-minute mark. Three more minutes from now, we'll be in crunch time. So then we really be able to talk, man. So the next 3 minutes is going to be super important for what's going to happen in the last 6. So we'll see. Yeah, man. Yeah, Spree is a legend, man. Forget about everything that he said. Off the court or done off the court. When he played between those lines as Nick, man, he was a great basketball player, bro. Great basketball player. Remember when he had that fight with Thomas? I forgot what his name was. It wasn't Kurt Thomas. It was on Frank Thomas or something like that. Something Thomas. Kenny Thomas. He had like a little fight with Kenny Thomas because I think Kenny Thomas threw an elbow, whatever, and then Sprewell just broke the play and went down the court and just like bodied him one time. He was fearless. I see Julian Bloom. Just a fearless dude, man. Kenny Thomas was a power forward. Even though Kenny Thomas was kind of undersized, I think it was like 6'7", but Sprewell was stepping to him as if they were the same size. He was a completely fearless player, man. He was really a shooting guard. Played a lot of point guard for us, but they had him playing small forward because of Allen Houston. So he had a lot of things up against him, but he still was able to be a positive player for us when he was here. Yeah, man, I love Sprewell. It was definitely Kenny Thomas. Kenny Thomas had like the big old eyes. I believe that game he was playing for Sacramento. Kenny Thomas. The game that I'm thinking about, I think he was playing for Sacramento. He played for Sacramento, I believe. He was like a journeyman. He played for a lot of teams. Yeah, Mr. Woodshed. I haven't seen Woodshed around here in a while. What's up, Woodshed? I know Woodshed be hanging out with Orange and Blue. I'm just giving me the Blanche cats over there. And I'm quite sure you'd be with Garamel sometimes. Yeah, man. I haven't had a chance to do my podcast hopping in a while. But speaking of podcast hopping, man, after the show tonight, we're gonna do a post game show with Danny B. So State, and Danny B are gonna do a post game show right after this, man. So stay tuned. I'll end the stream and I'll start a new one right after that. We'll get our stuff together, and then it'll be me and State with the Dire State of Mind post game. We're gonna have Danny B hanging out with us. So I've had people ask me how come I don't do a post game show. I don't do a post game show because basically halftime of crunch time is a post game show for me. A lot of times, especially after we lose, I really don't want to talk too much more about it. And then after you win, same thing. I really don't want to talk much more about it. I just want to enjoy the moment and go to sleep. I got to get up early in the morning, man. I don't know about some of these other guys, man. A lot of people work from home and stuff. I don't work from home, man. Tomorrow I can expect to be standing outside freezing my nuts off for most of the day. Get up early and have to deal with that. So that's why I stay away from the post game shows. But if I could, I would, man. If I feel up to it, sometimes I hang out with Sim. Sometimes I hang out with Guard Up Knicks. Sometimes you see me doing shows here with State. It depends with State, man. State is crazy, man. State will come on. State be hit me up so much. I'm like, damn, all right, State, come on, let's do it. Let's do the show, man. Let's do the show. So anyway, still a 5-point lead. Oh, now it's 4-point. And so the Lakers just made basically two free throws there. Nothing really to be upset about right now. You got Emmanuel quickly starting here. You got Fournier, you got Obi, Nerlens, and Burks. So to finish this game, I would like to see Nerlens out and have Julius Randle take over his spot. But we need Obi Toppin to get some production here, man. They're calling something off the ball now. Trying to see what they called here. Let me see. See Della music. Yeah, we got to give these guys a shot. Like Grimes, I would like to see Grimes a little bit. He was playing pretty good for us. I guess the Knicks it was like a maybe like a 3-second violation or a technical foul for Julius Randle. Julius Randle's not even in the game. See these little plays here, man. Sometimes you look at players and you wonder what the hell they be thinking about. Yeah, absolutely. We need some physicality out there. I like this Horton Tucker guy, man. He's really running the offense pretty good, but he just threw the ball right to Burks. What's up with Kemba Walker? Why did we forget about Kemba Walker in the fourth quarter? I just don't get it. Is the defense so bad that we can't even look his way in the fourth quarter? It's unbelievable. He goes Russell Westbrook. He just took off the freaking took like lamb's wool off his knees or something like that. I don't know what the hell that's about. This is crazy, man. Knicks are down by 3. 1 possession game. Burke is basically running the point. Quickly with that fake that ball fake before he shoots, man. Just pull up already. Obi Toppin with a nice little jump shot. I don't know what Tom Thibodeau's doing here. We'll see. Fournier is playing defense against Horton. He just lets him get right into the lane. Avery Bradley kicked it back out. Russell Westbrook, I guess he was out of bounds. Oh, travel. They call travel on Avery Bradley. I think he switched his pivot foot. Asinine, Pops. Keep your mouth shut on the bench. What are you saying that the referee gonna call a tech on you? All right, we're getting close, guys. 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Burke is running point. Obi Toppin comes to set a pick and doesn't even touch the player. So what's the point? What's the point in coming out there if you're not even gonna touch the player? Quickly just pulls up, rattles in. That show pick. Here goes Westbrook right down the pipe. Lays it right up. That's what he does. That's what Westbrook does. Puts the afterburners on and shoves it down your throat. Burke's able to get a little bit of penetration. There we go again. Nerlens Noel gets the. Why is the play to give Nerlens the ball at the foul line? What is that about? How many times has the play ended up being Nerlens Noel getting the ball for a floater at the rim? What the heck is going on? This is super frustrating. 5 fouls for Randall, man. That's not good. Oh my God, this is frustrating. You know what's gonna set me off? If I see Jericho Sims come in this game at any point in this fourth quarter, I'm gonna freaking have a heart attack right in front of everybody right now. Complains all damn day, man. Yeah, I hear you, Julian. Oh man, here goes Burke. Burke's changed his jump shot too. His jump shot doesn't look as crazy. I'm about to like throw up all over my screen right now. Yeah. Russell Westbrook, top of the key, being guarded by Fournier. It's just like going nowhere. What did they call? What did they call? 3 seconds again? I guess they called 3 seconds on Obi. Yeah. This is nonsense, man. Listen, you can't argue with the ref about being about having your foot in the paint. You know you're not supposed to have your foot in the paint, so pay attention. Fundamentals, man. Pay attention. Russell Westbrook, top of the key. I can't say he's running any offense. Carmelo Anthony, he should have pulled that up. Gets a 3 in the corner. Rebound by Nerlens. Obi Toppin is pushing the ball up the court. Where are our guards? Fournier, top of the key, behind the back. Forcing a drive. Good defense by Horton Tucker. Back out to Burke. Burke is going to have to end up throwing this up probably. Nerlens welcomes all the way out there for a pick. And Burke's able to get all the way to the basket and lays it up really good, man. That was a foul. No foul call on that play. Nice layup by Burks, man. 6:42 left. Avery Bradley. Westbrook 2 in a 2-man game with Anthony Davis. Just pulls up for 3, and he makes it. Man. Such a different game nowadays, man. Could you imagine Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just pulling up for 3s back in the days, man? Or Ewing just pulling up for 3s like that? Goes Burks. That's a patented move there. Nice little zigzag and fade away from the foul line. I'll take that shot. Wasn't such a bad shot. Their shooters stay open, man. Every single game we get killed the same way. Avery Bradley's dead there. Hands up. Back out to Anthony Davis. Same spot for 3. No good. Fournier is getting big time fourth quarter minutes tonight. He goes quickly. Quickly got Nerlens standing right there, and he won't take the pick. He shoots over him. Bang. Ah, man. So these 3-pointers here at the end of the fourth are pushing the lead back up to 9. So 3-possession game. 3-point shooters to stay open. Horton Tucker, nice little move on the inside. Anthony Davis is able to get the rebound, throws it up. Good foul by Nerlens as well. Oh my God, the stress of this game, man. We gotta win this game. 102-93. The stage is set here. 5 minutes right now. 5 minutes. This is crunch time at the moment. The Knicks had their first run to enter the crunch time. So the Knicks went on a nice little run. We're down by 9 at the moment with Anthony Davis shooting free throws here. So let's see what Anthony Davis does at the free throw line. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie. So the basketball guys are shining on us tonight. Still down by 9. Does he miss both free throws? He makes a nice 3-point shot. Nice momentum, and then he misses 2 free throws. Get out of here. He missed 2 free throws. So here goes Alec Burke. I like Alec Burke running the point at the end here. Okay, Fournier's out here with Emmanuel quickly. I'm glad that RJ's not playing. RJ does not deserve to be out there, especially the way he's been playing lately. Alley-oop to Obi. What did they call there? They called the foul on Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley, you have to let the guy move, man. Avery Bradley's a good defender, but this is not the 90s, man. You got to let the guys move a little bit. Hey, Holcomb, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the guys that continuously come here to support, man. Especially you, Mr. Holcomb, a couple other people too. Julian Bloom, you guys, my pops. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with me today. Pat is here hanging out with me today. Appreciate you guys, man, hanging out with me for this halftime to crunch time. Malik Monk with an open 3-point shot, he misses it. Right now, the Knicks just need to run their offense. You got Alec Burke getting on pressure. Notice the ball came right at him and quickly just launches it. Lord have mercy. There was no reason for him to launch that 3-point shot, man. Oh my God. There was like no urgency for him to launch that three like that. It don't make no sense. Oh my God. I want this game to be over. I want this game to be over. So I see, spoiler alert, 105-93. Oh my God. 105-93. Okay, it is 105-93. Malik Monk is super athletic, man. Yo, these referees are not calling anything nowadays. It almost feels like the 90s. The physicality that they're allowing right now is it's like ridiculous. But like what made the NBA change night and day like that? They went from the NBA being so soft to being so physical now. So the players are gonna have to adjust. It's gonna take all season for these guys to adjust. Yeah, heat check on IQ. I don't know what the hell that was about, man. There was no reason for that. I think we still had like 18 seconds in the shot clock. What the hell's wrong with that dude? Got Joe Sick. What's up, Joe Sick? Ah, man. Yes, I know you was here the other day, man. Yeah, finally getting a job. Man, God bless, man. Finally catch. Cool, man. You know, it always feels good to get a new job, man. To get a new detail or whatever. So, God bless, man. I don't know your situation, man, but you're back working again. So, much props to you, man. Nothing like having your own money in your pocket. I tell you that. But through the struggles that we all have, man, always try to find time for yourself to do things that you enjoy. If it's the Knicks game, man, let it all out. Watching the Knicks. That's what it's there for. When it comes down to it, so much fighting and so much stress that we have to deal with in our regular day life. Why do we need to bring that element to our leisure? Following the Knicks should be fun. Right now I'm stressed out because I really want our team to win because it would make me feel good if they win. It will make me feel bad if they lose. So we're chasing that feeling. We're like crackheads. Crackheads they never get as high as they got that first time. So they spend their whole lives trying to catch that same high, which they'll never get. So that's if you want to use that as an analogy for sports, for sports, we're always chasing that high, man. We're waiting for that 90s to come back. For some guys, they're waiting for the 70s to come back, the championship era. We'll never get the 70s back. We'll never get the 90s back. So we're basically doing our own thing now, and I'm trying to get figure it out here. Yo, this Matrix movie is crazy, man. They're showing a commercial now. It's a new commercial. Yeah, that Matrix movie look like it's gonna be nuts, man. So there's a lot of fan stuff going on about it, like fan speculation. I have no idea what they're gonna do with that movie, man. Whatever it is, I'm here for it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hope you guys appreciate the dumb shit that I say, man. Basketball is one thing, but real life is another. He goes on a comp. I feel like they got FMLA, man. For those that know what that is, FMLA, the Family Medical Leave app. I feel like half the Knicks got that. Mitch Robinson got it. Nerlens got it. The guys are like off every other game. Shit is crazy. Oh yeah. Let me see. Just saying here, Joe Sick. Yeah, absolutely. We could beat anybody. I feel like we should have smoked Chicago. This game is very similar to that Chicago game. You know, if they had LeBron, we would be losing right now. Because I feel like the Lakers are missing that second guy. Horton Tucker's not really looking at the basket. Melo's not the same player anymore. Russell Westbrook is by himself, and Anthony Davis is getting it in whenever he can. So if they had LeBron, we probably would be losing big time right now. And so this game is very similar to that Chicago game. Because I'm looking at even though they have the names, the Melo, the Anthony Davis, I'm not afraid of none of those guys. Same thing like Chicago. Chicago had no names, but I feel like that both the Lakers and Chicago are evenly matched. They're basically the same team. Yeah, none of them was an idiot. He gets a rebound and hands it to Burks with like 3 Lakers on his back. Obi Toppin, top of the key. That's another thing I don't like either, man. Big men are handling the ball at the top of the key. Where we have decent point guards, decent guard play. The ball ends up right back into Nerlens' hands. Inside to quickly for a floater. He misses it. Yeah. 3 minutes left in this game. Nobody can score. Knicks are up by 12, man. I see spoiler alert on the screen. They're about to score. Russell Westbrook. Okay. Nice little alley-oop to Anthony Davis. Fournier throws the ball against the backboard. They could have called a technical. Come on, guys. Knicks are up by 10 with 2:50 left in this game. So far, so good. Man, you quickly the top of the key. Little superficial pick by Obi Toppin. It could have been called a legal screen by throwing his butt out there instead of giving an official screen. See, these are little things, man. People say, "Oh, we need to run plays with Obi Toppin, alley oops, and this, that, and the other." The guy can't set picks. That's number one, and the guy can't rebound. Yeah. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you definitely. I'm reading everything that you're saying, man. I do get, so people hit me up all the time, man. So, I appreciate it. This is a fun ride. People hit me up all the time and they say all kind of things to me. I keep it to myself. I don't, repost the stuff that people say, you know. But I appreciate the support that I'm getting from everybody. It's all for the Knicks. I know, people are tired of hearing the same old thing, man. See, Obi Toppin was able to get a couple rebounds there. All right, so the Knicks are handling the business, man. We got it's less than right now. I see spoiler alert, 144 on the clock here. So neither the Knicks or the Lakers can score. So that's good. If the Knicks can't score, as long as the Lakers don't score back on the other end. Yeah, right now the Lakers have nothing going. They have nothing going. They have big names in the jersey, have nothing going. Malik Monk with a fadeaway 3-pointer. That was the play. That was the play. Unbelievable, man. He goes Obi Toppin here. Are the Knicks going to call a timeout or what? I mean, this is like the craziest game I've seen in a while. The spacing is horrible. I feel like they don't know what they're running. Man, you quickly just running with it like a chicken without a head right now. What is the play? Obi Toppin corner 3-point shot, misses it. Here goes Westbrook coming up the court. What's the play? What play are they running? Just for Westbrook to just chuck up a 3-point shot? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. This is like the most game. My bad. This is like one of the most ridiculous games I've ever seen, man. Westbrook at the foul line to shoot 3, man. Yo, Pops, did you see that shot? What was the play? I know he got fouled and everything, but what was the play? The play was for Westbrook to run up the court and try to get fouled at the 3-point line. That was the play. It's crazy, man. This is like the most frustrating basketball game I've ever seen, man. Yo, shout out to you Lakers fans. You guys are in trouble. You want to talk about the Knicks in trouble? The Knicks fan base, how we be going crazy with each other on Twitter? Man, yo, that Laker fan base, man, they gotta be they gotta be on suicide watch, man. They wasted all this time getting all these big name players, wasted all their draft picks and salary cap and this, that, and the other. Why is Julius Randle coming in with a minute left in the game, bro? What is the purpose of Julius Randle coming in with a minute and 14 seconds left in this game? Yo, get me out of here, please. Get me out of here. Let's finish this unscathed, please. Russell Westbrook hits all 3 free throws, 98 to 105. Get me out of here. Full court press right now. Fournier standing there. What is the Lakers doing here? Like, I don't even want the Knicks to shoot, man. Julius Randle has the ball. Just don't do anything. You got Avery Bradley guarding him, and it is a fadeaway jump shot. That's what you want to do? That was the play? Oh, my God. Carmelo Anthony came up, looked like he wanted to pull up right away. Here goes Westbrook with a fake interior layup. I mean, a layup with hardly no with like no defense whatsoever to try to contain that. What is going on here? They put Julius Randle in there with a minute left. What is going on here? They put Julius Randle in with a minute left. Yo, get me out of here. Get me out of here. So Julius Randle, you're gonna risk Julius Randle getting hurt? Why put him back in the game? There's no reason to. Oh my God, man. Yeah, the Lakers are terrible, man. Oh my God. At least we watching the same game, my man. You know. Oh my God. It's all yeah. I totally put all the blame on Tibbs, man. You know, maybe I'll do like a little breakdown of my little thoughts of what's happening out there. But this is crazy, man. Timeout for the Knicks. Yeah, man. This is bad. Get me out of here. Oh my God. 37 seconds left. We're up by 5. It's still a 2-possession game. You know, the Lakers still have the talent and the shooters to get them to win this game with 37 seconds left. Excuse me. They still have the talent to tie this game with 30 seconds left. Oh my God. Listen, Della, don't blame Julius Randle to kill the momentum and lose the game. Yeah, you gotta blame Tibbs. Tibbs is a true buffoon, man. Absolutely. With 1 minute and 14 seconds left, he puts Julius Randle back in the game. For what? For what? This is crazy. Yo, now Kemba Walker's back in the game with 7 seconds left. What is going on here? Why is Kemba Walker in the game with 7 seconds left in this game? 37 seconds left in this game. We got Kemba Walker back in the game. What is going on here? Yo, Della, Julian, and Pops. Why is Kemba Walker back in the game right now? I don't know if the audio got messed up just now. I can see something going on with the stream. But yo, why is Kemba Walker back in the game with 37 seconds left in the game? Why? What's the strategy? Go Quiet Money. Quiet Money's the finisher, huh? Been seeing Quiet Money towards the end of these games. Yo, Quiet Money, you watching this game? Why would you put Julius Randle back in the game with 1 minute and 14 seconds left? There was no reason to put him back in. Why are you putting Kemba Walker back in the game with 37 seconds left in? You had all this time to put Kemba Walker in there to actually get some offense out of him, but you don't put him back in there until now? Is he even still in the game now? Yeah, he's in the game. He's ice cold. So what did they call this now? So Julius Randle's in the corner. I guess they were fouling him. So Julius, we're gonna play the foul game now. Oh my God, Julius Randle, Julius Randle gotta make his free throws, man. Make your free throws, you win the game. Because we're up by 5. Make your free throws, you win. Make your free throws, you win. It's taking forever. Here's the first shot. He misses the first free throw. Holy shit! Oh my God. Yo, get me out of here. Geraldine, you're late, Geraldine. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Julius Randle makes the second one. Cardiac Knicks, man. 2-possession game. 35 seconds is an eternity for a team full of players like this. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't believe what I'm watching. Yo, get me out of here. I don't think I'm gonna have any more energy for. Oh shit, I forgot. It's like 10 o'clock. Oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot about the podcast. Oh shit. Ah yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we supposed to be doing a podcast tonight with what's the name? Let me see if I can hit these guys up. Yeah, like I told you, Danny B was to come on with me and State tonight, man. So the game is actually still on. I'm sorry, man. Oh man, this is too much stress. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have energy to do that, man. Let me see if I can hit these guys up to see what's going on here. Because I was expecting the game to be over at 9:30, but it's like 10 o'clock right now. This is all the damn TV timeouts. So I'm gonna hit the guys up, man. So tune in. We might do a podcast right after this. Me, State, me, State, and Danny B. So the Lakers is just gonna launch 3-pointers here. What? This is a travesty to basketball. I see it's the end of the game here now. So that was the play just for the Lakers to just chuck up 3-pointers. That was the play. What? This is probably like the worst basketball game I've ever watched, man. That I've watched in a long time. The worst basketball game I've ever watched. Unbelievable, man. Ah, man. Shout out to 187, the new breed. I see you, man. New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm out of here. Like I said, me State and Danny B. We might do a podcast now. I don't know if I turn Danny B off by not being on at 9:30, but we'll see, man. So tune in. Give us a few minutes. We'll probably be on like almost immediately, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat. My pops. You got Shot Powers, Julian Bloom. You got Los Knicks finally popped up. You got a new subscriber. Lord have mercy. Oh my. quiet, quiet money. Oh my God. So anyway, Knicks win. Uh, oh my God, I'm out of here, man. I'm at a loss for words, man. Like I said, in a few minutes, me State and Danny B might get on. We'll see, but stay tuned for that. If not, check out MBK fam, of course, and the guard of Knicks in the post game show. So anyway, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute. See you guys on the next one. Hopefully in the next 5 minutes. All right, so peace.